Today, we're going to talk about something that sounds like it's straight out of science fiction: AI-driven social scoring. It's technology that says it can measure how trustworthy we are, but man, does it bring up some huge questions about where we're all headed. I mean, really think about that for a second. Every single purchase you make, every person you talk to, every little move, all of it quietly being logged, feeding into one single, powerful number that could basically define your entire life.
So what about the stuff you post online? That dumb joke you tweeted this morning? What if an AI analyzed it for sentiment and docked you a few points?
Or how about this? What if the system started judging you based on who your friends are, based on their online behavior? And yeah, that picture from the party last weekend, could an algorithm see that and flag it as, I don't know, high-risk behavior? This isn't just a thought experiment anymore. This is the world of social scoring. So, at its core, social scoring is pretty simple. It uses algorithms to take our messy, complicated human lives and boil them all down to a single number. And that score, well, it can be used to make some pretty big decisions about you. What you can buy, where you're allowed to go, even what jobs you can get. So you might be wondering, where does all this data come from? Well, a lot of the time it starts with us, with the information we willingly put out there on LinkedIn to show off our career, or on Instagram to share our lives. And this is where it gets really wild. AI models take all that raw data and just process everything. The words in your bio, the stuff in your pictures, the tone of your comments, it all gets churned together to build this detailed behavioral profile, like a digital sketch of who the AI thinks you are. And oh, it definitely does not stop with you. The AI can analyze your entire network, your social graph. You know, if you're connected to a bunch of high-flying professionals, that might boost your score. But if your friends have low scores, well, they could actually drag you down with them. Now, when you talk about this stuff, there's one real-world example that everyone thinks of, and it's probably the most famous and, yeah, the most controversial: China's social credit system. But this system didn't just appear out of nowhere. The idea actually goes all the way back to 1999, when they were trying to build more trust in a booming economy. Then came the official plan in 2014, a bunch of local pilot projects, and now the focus has really shifted more towards regulating businesses, not just everyday people. But within these pilot systems, the stakes are incredibly high. Behave well, and you could get some serious perks, like easier loans or your kids getting priority for good schools. But on the other side, if you get blacklisted for not following the rules, you could face some major penalties, like being banned from buying a plane or train ticket. And holding some of these programs together is this just massive web of technology.